everybody, Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for the 4 Nights of the Apocalypse chapter 128. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable Will Bubba Key, who's somewhere around here, and this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, oh my god, we got the shocking truth about Percival that, well, he is the 7th prince and of a kingdom, and he was revived in order to be Diodora's vessel. It will be interesting to see how Percival reacts to this. But let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. You simply enter the mind of the human being named Percival. We are life spirits, all parts of a greater being. Jiggly was telling the truth. I was just a vessel he got so I could be Grandpa's real grandson. But if I had never found out who I really was, oh. He's thinking about if he ultimately became Diodora's vessel. Oh, look at Ironside. They're all crying. But I don't know how Vargas would feel about this. Because it's kind of fucked up what happened. But they would still be a family. And technically, Ironside wouldn't, and probably Mortlock as well, they wouldn't have been part of Camelot. They wouldn't be, right? Maybe. Aww. He's thinking about how he could have been raised and, you know, living with Grandpa in Ironside. If I could have just woken up as Diodora, I'd never be in this fight with my dad, and Grandpa would still be alive too. Aww. Guys, here, wipe those tears. I love all of you. But sooner or later, I'll bring misfortune upon all of you, just like I did with Grandpa. But the other Knights of Apocalypse have to carry a burden too. Sooner or later, I'm bound to regret it all. He's got to be... Nah, he's not referring to just the Percival platoon because he sees Gwaine and then... No, you're wrong about that. I'll think if only I wasn't a Knight of the Apocalypse. I shouldn't have been born. I shouldn't be allowed to exist. You may continue your quest for revenge against Ironside, the man who placed you in there, or you may return to where you should have been. It's your choice, my brother. But as you fear, if you continue your journey as a Knight of Prophecy, there's no doubt your friends will have to shoulder a painful fate. Motherfucker! The Knights of the Apocalypse already have to shoulder a painful fate. They do. Look at Tristan. Tristan had to already kind of go through a painful fate. Fuck, Gwaine is the best example of shouldering a painful fate. Gwaine has been through the worst. Tristan hasn't been through the worst, obviously, but he went through that identity crisis and all that. But you could make the argument that he's shouldering the fate of being a Nephilim, and that is painful as hell to be a Nephilim. And look at obviously Gwaine. Look at what Gwaine has had to deal with. And look at Lancelot too. I mean, he is shouldering the fate, the painful fate of Guinevere, and technically of Jericho as well. There's that. But he's willing to risk it all. I mean, look how he's been alone for so long. And then there's the fate that comes with being the Prince of the Lake. There's that as well that we haven't gotten into. Oh no, Percival, don't take the easy way out. Don't. Percival? Why did you fall down? You surprised me. It must be the fatigue. He's not breathing. No pulse either. Whoa, no pulse? Like he's dead or something? Move. Percy, what happened to Sir Percival? Don't scare me like that, Lancelot. There's no way Percival would die, is there? Those mini Percivals will float on in and fix him up like usual, yeah? His magic force is completely gone. Percy's not with us. Quit the unfunny jokes. Percival is alive and well. Get out of my way. Percival, wake up. He didn't think about the consequences either. His friends are, his friends are now shouldering the painful fate of not being able to save Percival. Get out of my way, Percival, wake up. I mean, you're the one who won the battle, aren't you? You're not even hurt at all. It's crazy. Come on, open your eyes. Come on. You, what'd you do to Percy? He just vanished. The crime of his existence. He couldn't bear the weight of it. Theodora, I've done it. Your uncle has won. Dude, Lancelot not fucking around. Ooh, Lord Mortlock. Oh, look at Rose, though. Rose is depressed. How dare you? Dude, Percival, why? Please come back to us. The war, Night of the Apocalypse has been activated. Such a noble sacrifice, such a valorous deed. Truly a splendid way to meet your end, Mortlock. But I should offer my condolences first to Ironside. Thank you, my lord. I am just as proud of my brother-in-law. Oh? Dude, Pelagard is pissed. He is not happy. No. You look like you want to say something, Pelagard. Oh, not really. Will this be the point where Pelagard turns? You called for us, King Arthur? Ah, there you are. Woo! I called you four evils here for one reason alone. Now that one of the four knights has died and the prophecy has been crushed, it is time to begin the invasion of Britannia. I wouldn't say the prophecy has been crushed. No, I'll get to why in a second. Yes, my lord, dude. I love the other knights, though. Yeah, we know Pelagard's definitely going to be fighting Gawain. Oh, no, there's no way about it. That Pelagard is going to fight Gawain. Ironside, well, Percival does come back. Like, I think he's going to. Obviously, he's going to be fighting Ironside. Otherwise, it'll be Lancelot fighting Ironside. Oh, for sure. And then you have the other two evils in the back. One of them is going to be for Tristan. I'm curious which one's going to be for Tristan. And the other one is obviously going to be for Lancelot. No matter what happens from now on, none of us will ever forget the day the person we loved so much went away. Oh my God. And this chapter is titled The Day You Went Away. And this is the end of the first part. Oh my God. Holy shit. Okay, I want to bring this up, and it's very interesting that it's happening here, especially when Arthur is declaring war. Remember what happened to Arthur. Remember, Merlin brought Arthur back as the King of Chaos. So Percival will probably come back. I'm curious who is going to be the one to do it. Zelda could come in handy for it, but I feel like this is gonna be a throwback to what happened with Bon and Meliodas. In a way, I feel like it's gonna be that where Lancelot travels to where the life spirits are. If anyone would be able to do it, it would be him. Oh, period. Then there's Merlin in all of this. Merlin is nowhere to be seen as of yet. I feel like similar to what happened with Arthur, Merlin's going to be the key to help bring Percival back. Oh, for sure. And you have to wonder if Merlin has been traveling around to find that, or to find the actual lake. Ooh. Or not find the lake per se, but find the method to doing it. Ooh. There could be one thing that could happen is Merlin casting the spell that oh my God, that Ironside did. There is that, and like Merlin coming to the demon world, getting Percival's body and bringing him back. There is that, but I feel like it's going to be more to it than that, because they have to find the specific life spirit, and the only person that will be able to do that is Lancelot, because he can recognize, he's able to sense it. That's what I think is going to happen. But the other thing that's interesting, as I said, that with Arthur declaring war on and planning the invasion of Britannia, like right before that, you saw Lancelot. His rapture got activated, which is war. So I find it very interesting of this timing. Yes. But the other could Gawain have be able to do it too? Could Gawain travel to the world of the life spirits to do it? Maybe, but I really feel like Merlin is going to come into play here, and hell, maybe even the other three Knights of the Apocalypse might come into play as well. All three of them might. All their power might be needed to bring Percival back. But at the same time, I'm just thinking, I feel like this is going to be similar to Tazai, where it's at least going to be Lancelot. But it feels like the other one should be there, especially Gawain. It does. It feels like Gawain should be there as well. But I'm very curious what you guys think. Do you guys think that we're going to see something similar to what we saw in Tazai in regards to like Meliodas and Arthur? I feel like it's going to be a combination of that. Because as I said, they have to go into the world of the life spirits to find Percival. And the only one out of them that would be able to do it alone anyway is Lancelot. But I feel like Merlin's going to come into play. I do, since we have not seen her and we know that she's abandoned Arthur. It's going to come into, she's definitely coming into play here. She has to. If she doesn't, I'll be kind of furious. But then there's the whole thing with Pelegard, though. You notice Pelegard is extremely depressed that Percival is dead because that was his bro. That was his buddy. So there's also the possibility where Pelegard sacrifices himself to bring Percival back. There is that. I could see Pelegard doing that. I'm very curious what you guys think about that. Do you guys think that Pelegard would do that? Ironside, you could make the argument Ironside's going to bring or at least try and get Percival's body and revive him with a different life spirit. You could make the argument that could happen as well, but I just feel like it's going to be Merlin and Lancelot. If Anne is part of this, and we have the love situation and all that, maybe I could see that too, but I really feel like Lancelot would be the one to do it alone with Merlin. Or hell, Merlin could meet up with all of them and do it. And I'm not just talking about, Tristan and Gawain and Lancelot. No, I'm talking about the Percival platoon. But I'm curious what you guys think. Do you guys agree with me that Merlin is going to come into play and that it will be Merlin and Lancelot are going to be the ones to bring him back? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Fortnite's content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.